Hello everyone. Today is mid-March, March 14th, and I have this hive that I fed. I gave them some food, and I expect this hive is doing well. So I want to check this hive, and if it's doing well, I want to give them something to work on to make sure that they build up really well. And to boost them, I will use extra box with honey to actually provide them food, and then it will boost the population of this hive, and hopefully from this hive we can get some early honey. And this is what I prepared. So this box has empty frames. Some of them are drawn foundations, some of them actually just totally empty, right? So I put this, and then this one is I put a like frame with something here just to give them freedom to build. Like this has a little bit of comb, but then they will build either drone comb or whatever. And then this has some drawing comb here, so it's a totally empty box. So this box will go on top of the bees, right? And on top of this one I will put a fabric, right? So this canvas, just like that. So as you can see here, there are holes for the bees to go up, but the queen will be discouraged to go up. So the nest will stay in this box, and the top box will be like a feeder box. So they will go from the sides, get some food, bring it down, and boost population over there. And on top of this, I will put a box with honey where I will just open all the frames, and they were actually preheated in sauna. They're right here. One of these honey frames. See, bees already see it. Now I'll put those frames, preheated frames, sprinkle them with water. They will clean these frames for me from remaining of honey, and the population should boost. Let's check this first to see if it's ready to be expanded. Right, let's open it. So see, it has some insulation. I put insulation on the inner cover. It's total insulated. If I open it right here, you should see bees. Yeah, bees are there. Everything is looking good. Oh, there's some. That's not good. This is basically moth larva here. So we need to remove it from the hive. Check the bees again. And basically what I'll do, I'll leave it pretty much accessible to all the points. Then they can kill all of this larva. See, this larva, it likes when it's warm and build some living here. So I clean it like this. See, the bees are not very happy, and they might attack me because it's windy here, but let's try to do it fast. I'm not using smoke, so I'll use a little bit of hot water on them. Not hot but warm, so it calms them down a little bit. No, yeah, they're getting upset. I see the bees attacking me. Okay, I think I need to use smoke. Okay. Steps, because I want to start that smoker and lose time. But here they are. They're still okay. And then they're basically, I can see this pollen bees. They're working on honey. Can remove a frame just to check, but the bees getting upset, so I'll put the box probably. I won't check them right now, so I'll just put that box on top of it. Okay, yeah, I didn't check them, but I just think the population is good enough, so I put this box for them on top to work on the construction. Now on top of this I will put food. So essentially I assume that this is populated, these two boxes, because I checked them a month ago. They were doing really well. and now this is totally empty. They will build it and they will use food from the top box. Right, here is my food box that I put on top. It has I have to spread it a little bit also to discourage bees to go up. It has 9 frames, but I'll probably move it to 8 frames, and I will open some of the frames, or as many as I can, to make sure that bees are attracted to this feeder and get the food. So I'll also spray it with warm water to make sure that they have something to dissolve this honey. Okay, this is the frame looks like. So spray it with water, warm water, and the frame is warm itself. So we see this little crystallized honey, little cells with crystallized honey. So that will help bees to dissolve it and use it as food versus discarding it. Because if it's totally crystallized, I've seen them just getting rid of it, not eating it. But if you put water, it makes it easier for them to take it. So this is another side. Need to spray it just like that. So I'm improvising with one hand, but so remove all of the cuppings, right? So cuppings are removed, then spray with water to simplify process, and then put it back. I have 2 more frames like this one. Nice. See, this frame is from the hive that died, but I'm not using it for the brood, so I'm using it just as food, and then I can melt it. So that's safe basically from my experience, because it stays away from the brood chamber. Okay, here how it looks now. So I have this 8 frames with honey. This is some honey on the sides. Put it there. So, and I spread them a little bit to discourage bees to actually go here and make a nest. So we don't want them to make a nest here. Just this is just for feeding. And I cover it with the inner cover like this. So I'm not gonna be using anything here because I want bees to kill the moth that will might be here, still some larvae. So I use my hive tool to make sure the corners are clean. Now whatever larva might be here, it will be all killed by bees. They will clean it. Now need something to close this hole and this hole, and that's it. So this is the approach. So I close it first like this with the top lid, and check it in a couple of weeks and see, maybe even in a week if the weather allows, and see, because in a week this box should be clean, less than in a week. Another approach I use for the bees that are not that strong, I just give them a box, and that has many frames with honey and 3 or maybe 4 frames, like 50-50 to work on. In this case it's a 9 frame box. I have these 3 frames and these 3 frames. It's honey basically. So they're gonna take it as needed. I can show it to you like this. See, this is honey and this is honey. So they're gonna take it. I'm not even opening it. Like, I want to make sure that they start working on it and open it later. But the 3 center ones, they're basically empty frames, right? Empty. So it's something to work on, because I'm gonna stimulate them to use that honey and build something. So this box will just go inside, basically under the inner cover, and the bees, they will be working on it. So as is. Okay, thanks. Thanks for watching. Nice. The bees are working.